Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. It's about that time. Let's go take that walk and see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews. Look at here, Sixpoint Resin. This is brewed by Sixpoint Brewery. They're out of Brooklyn, New York. Guys, I reviewed this beer 4 years ago. It was reviewed 6/8/82. We're up over 2,100 now. So I had some very good dear friends of mine bring me this beer, Chris and Rebecca. Thanks to you, I do appreciate and love you too. They went by, seen Martin down at the Barrel Chest and brought back me a whole 6-pack of different beers that he didn't think that I had reviewed yet. So evidently he hasn't seen all my reviews because I had reviewed a couple of the beers they brought me, but they've been a while back. So we're going to re-review them. So this is the Resin re-review for 2016 here, guys. And they've gone to the Best By dates, and they've got a Best By date on here of October 13th of 2016. I don't know why they've done that. I'm pretty sure they used to put the canned on date on there, and they've gone away from that so they can give their beers a longer shelf life, evidently. That's why all of them are doing that, guys, to give it a longer shelf life. So you have no clue of when they actually put it in the beers, and I got a problem with that. And I'm going to tell you I got a problem with that, even though I know the sales rep, Adrian, from Sixpoint, and he contacts me every time he's in town. Matter of fact, he was in town a couple weeks ago, and he contacted me, and we wasn't able to get together again this time. The last 2 times he's been in town, we've not been able to get hooked up. So, Adrian, if you see this, cheers my brother. At Sixpoint, if y'all guys are seeing this, put the damn can date back on it. Man, this Best Buy and Enjoy By date sucks. Because the different breweries do different shelf lives, guys. Some of the better ones will give it a 3-month shelf life, and some of the other ones will give it 4, 5, 6, even a year shelf life on an IPA or a double IPA. That ain't gonna fly in my book. You're gonna have a multi-damn mess if you're trying to drink an IPA or a double IPA after a year. So, enough said. Let's get on with it. Whip it, whip it. I'm not going to read you the commercial description. I read it to you 4 years ago. This is a double IPA coming in at 9.1%. Yep, and the IBUs are 103, and they have the Best By date. So they got 3 bits of information: ABV and IBU, and a Best By date on here. But the Best By date don't cut it in my book anymore, guys, because you never know what their shelf life is, how long they're giving it. So. Food pairings for this style of beer, being an American or an Imperial IPA, a double IPA. Cuisine is barbecue, but the cheeses are the same as a single IPA. Peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar. Your stronger cheeses, Gorgonzola, Limburger. And the meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. The glassware is Becker, the Tulip Snifter oversized wine glass. I got my favorite snifter. And they say here on Beer Advocate you can sell it. That's a bunch of horse shit. Don't sell your IPAs or your double IPAs, guys. You'll end up with a multi-bomb. So even though the 9.1% is going to keep this beer, it's not going to go bad. If you want to sell this beer for a year, 2 or 3, it's still going to be drinkable. But the hops are going to disappear, and you're going to have a big multi-bomb. This is if you like a multi-bomb, shove it shit back in the corner and forget about it. Then you can come back in a year, 2, 3, or 5, and you'll see what I'm saying. It's going to be a big malt bomb. You won't taste any hops. And more than likely, they will have coagulated. Of course, being in a can, you're not going to see that until you pour it in your beer, and all these particles and particulates are going to be floating around, and you're going to end up with some sediment in the bottom of your glass, more than likely. So, About a finger and a half of head on that. Over into the light is very clear. It's a filtered beer for sure. It looks like to me. I don't think they've got anything about it being unfiltered on here. No, I don't think so. So, good looking, nice, deep orange amber color. Let's get a nose on it. Very nice citrusy notes on this. And best by October, September, October, July. If they're giving it a 3-month shelf life, it was done in July. If they're giving it longer than that, it could be June or May or April. I don't know what the guys are. Another reason, next time that Adrian comes into town, I'm gonna pin him on that. What's the shelf life you're giving your beers, especially stuff like Resin and all your IPAs and double IPAs, and see what he has to say. So see if they're giving it a 3-month, 4-month, 5-month, 6-month, and see what he has to say. But anyway, smells pretty good, guys. Very nice, citrusy, a little bit of pine in there. Not a West Coast style. These guys are in New York, but it does smell very tasty. Some tangerine and oranges in there. Some pine. It smells good. So it's probably been about 4 years since I had one. I probably, in a couple of events that he's been in, I may have sampled these again. But I haven't bought any or had any in my refrigerator since I bought them 4 years ago. Well, let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Chris and Rebecca. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very tasty, but I do get some maltiness to this beer. So I'm not exactly sure how long it's been in the can. And nobody that's buying the beers does with a best by date. Put the damn can on date on it, guys. I just don't understand. I do understand it, but I don't like it. Very nice. I just got to think to myself and out loud, when they put the can-on date on it, how much fresher it would be when you got it into the store and you said, oh man, this is 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old. Instead of picking it up and saying, oh, they want you to have it by October. Well, how long has it actually been in the can? We're not sure. I know y'all get tired of hearing me harp on, but I got to do it, guys. I got to do it. It's my job. All right, let me sip on it for a while, let her have some, and I'll come back and we'll see where this one ends up. All right, guys, I've been sipping on this about 20 minutes or so. Very tasty, very well made beer. IBUs, ABV on the can. Got a fuss about the best by dates. I'm pretty sure these guys used to put a can-on date on it. I don't know why, with them being the great craft beer brewery that they are, they've gone to the best by, other than giving it a longer shelf life and they sell more beers, guys. So, but on the other hand of that, you buy something if you buy this beer in October, it's probably not going to taste as good as it did in June or July whenever it was put in the can. So, like I said, this is a 2016 re-review of this beer since I did it 4 years ago. I didn't go back and watch the video. I just know when I did it, and I don't know what grade I gave it then, so I'm going to base this like I'm reviewing it for the first time. It's very nice. It's really tasty beer, and the alcohol is super well hidden. A nice piney, citrusy taste. A little bit of pineapple, tangerine, orange is in there, maybe some tropical fruit notes. A very tasty beer. At 9.1%. You drink. I'm pretty sure this probably comes in a 4-pack, being that big of a beer. You drink all 4 of them, you're damn sure going to be in the hammer lane, no doubt. You're going to have your buzz going on, no doubt about it. And the can looks like a 16-ouncer, but it's real skinny. So it's only a 12-ounce can in this big tall version that they're doing. And they do all their beers in these tall skinny cans, and makes them look like there's more beer in the can than it actually is. So very deceiving if you look at the can. Oh, that's a big beer. Well, it's a big can, but it's a skinny can. Final chug. Very delicious beer, guys. In my opinion, like I said, I'm going to grade it on what I've got in front of me here now, with the Best By date on it. In my opinion, this is a 9 beer in an 8 can, and I'm going to grade it accordingly. Numeric rating on this, guys, I would probably give this a 91. That's where I would put it. It's an 8 beer in my opinion. Had a canned on date, I would probably give it a 95 or a 96 up into the 9 category. It is a great beer. It is an outstanding beer. I don't think it's a world-class beer, but it is a very tasty beer. A very well done beer. So guys, Sixpoint, thumbs up for producing a great tasty beer, 9.1% Imperial or double IPA. Just hate that Best By date y'all doing on your cans now. Don't like it. I don't like it, I said. Great beer. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 91. Imagine that. We're in a complete agreement on the number on this beer. Over to Rate Beer, they say overall 97 and 91 in the style. So they're giving it a little bit better grade than I'm going to give it. And over to Untapped. Untapped has it at 4.01, which is right in the bottom of the A category. So we're in agreement there. Untapped and Beer Advocate and myself all in agreement on what this beer is as far as grade-wise. And Rate Beer is giving it just a little bit better grade. They're giving it almost a 10. They're giving it a 9 out of 10. And I would too if it had a canned on date. So, if you've had this one from Sixpoint Brewery, this is the Resin Imperial IPA. Let me know what you think. Very tasty beer. And once again, Chris, Rebecca, thanks a bunch of my friends for picking this up and bringing it to me. I do appreciate it. Y'all, you two people are awesome. Love you to death. So if you've had this one, guys, let me know what you think. And come on back tomorrow. Let's go dig something out of the fridge. Yeah. See you then.